Happy Friday. I thought we could cover probably the most fun topic today and hopefully give you guys a good overview of the compensation plan. I know that we are here to help people and we are here to make an impact, in the trend of obesity, Beachbody's tagline. And most of us are here because we experienced a transformation that we want to help other people experience. But there is always going to be the income factor. We can't do this as a volunteer. I would love to say I would, but I certainly could not, just with the amount of time that it would take. And so I want you guys to feel comfortable with how you earn in this business and feel comfortable in knowing your value, because I think that Beachbody is this incredible resource to use to help people. But a lot of times people kind of forget that we have to get paid out of it. And, we do a service, we might not be certified nutritionists or certified personal trainers, but we are coaches, we're accountability partners, we're cheerleaders, and we do help with meal planning, and we do help with getting our workouts in, and we do help run these groups so people can experience success. And ultimately that requires some sort of funding to us to get us, to the point where it's worthwhile for us to do. I will say in this business, one of the first books a lot of people recommend that you read for personal development is called The Compound Effect. And the reason why is that generally the growth in the beginning can be slow. And slow and steady does not win the race here by any means. I think honestly, slow is to be expected because there's such a delay sometimes with customers or with coaches in terms of getting them comfortable to actively work or getting them comfortable to trust you enough to actually purchase that challenge pack. But just know that the efforts that you're putting in today, you probably will sometimes see the result from in 60 or 90 days even. Sometimes longer, sometimes a year. Some of you maybe are people that I started speaking to months before you ever said yes. And so keep that in mind. People will have the same reaction to you, and showing up each day and being consistent if you are looking to grow this substantially is going to be required, because people are going to want to know that they can trust you to show up for yourself first so you can show up for them second, because they are trusting you with their accountability. So I hope that makes sense. I just wanted to give some basics. I've got my Energize here and I am preparing to do a workout after this. But my cap is broken. So basically what I wanted to talk about first is, you all became a coach most likely in getting your coaching enrollment fee waived as a result of purchasing a challenge pack. In addition to the business enrollment fee, Beachbody does charge a $15.95 a month fee unless you are a military spouse or military person or veteran. And that $15.95 monthly fee is there basically to give you access to Beachbody's websites, give you access to Beachbody's customer service, and it is basically what gives you your 25% discount on all of the products and entitles you to earn income from this. So that is your benefit of being a coach. And I'm not going to give any tax advice here, but I will just say, keep in mind that as you are actively running a business, all of your expenditures, including this monthly fee, including Shakeology, including any programs that you're purchasing, should be potential tax write-offs for you. You're going to want to talk to an accountant about it, but essentially you are, to maximize certain parts of the compensation plan, required to be on some sort of home direct or, meet some minimum requirements each month to be an active coach, that is. And so you are going to want to keep track of those expenditures so you can use them for tax incentives. Now, I think it's worthwhile here to say that, you can just be a coach, and that's fine. And there is basically two types of coaches, active coaches and inactive coaches. Inactive coaches means that you're just paying your monthly business fee, but you might not necessarily be seeing any benefit of it because you're not helping other people and you're not making purchases yourself. That basically shows up when it's been a 5-week period of no sales of at least $50 or no purchases of at least $50. So you will see at times, maybe in the genealogy, that certain coaches that you have signed show up as inactive. And basically that means that they are not making any purchases or sales. And we have several people like that, and that's fine. Sometimes I wonder if they're doing the calculation, yes, it's great for them to get the discount if they are purchasing Shakeology, but say if they go inactive for 3 months in a row, they're spending a little more than they otherwise would if they just stayed a typical Shakeology customer. So keep that in mind. To be active is what you want to try to maintain, basically, to be able to capitalize on the compensation plan, which I'm going to talk about in just a few minutes. But your benefits of being a coach are going to be that 25% discount. Obviously, first access to all the groups, to the team pages. You get news in advance of, the general public. And then also you have the opportunity to go to things like Summit or the Success Club trip or Super Saturdays. And network with other individuals. And those are really awesome trips, and they're really awesome gatherings. And I would encourage you, if you are serious about this, to start looking into those things and kind of planning your calendar, because that face-to-face time, that one-on-one training is really crucial, I think, to keeping you kind of fired up, keeping you in the know in this business, and to helping, with the networking aspect. I think it's really huge when we all can get together and see one another and get excited again about what it is that we're doing, because doing this on your own is kind of difficult at times. So those are your benefits of being a coach. Everyone at this point, if you have not yet, you should send me a picture and I will introduce you in our team page. We also have 2 bigger teams, Fit and Fierce and Team Courage. And really the benefits of being in those team pages is going to be that you can take advantage of more people when you have questions, and you can take advantage of their trainings as well, which are really awesome. And they actually do more active trainings than we do, because we have such a wonderful upline of coaches that really gives us great knowledge, and I don't feel the need to duplicate it most of the time. So those are your coach benefits. Send me a picture if you haven't yet. Let's get you introduced in the team page, and let's make sure you're on a Team Cup team. Team Cup is something that's really cool that they do once every quarter, basically, and it's a way to get into a group to kind of encourage one another along, to help people, and based upon how many points you get, you can win prizes. So it's pretty cool. There's no pressure, but it is nice to goal set and to kind of make a big push if you are interested in actively running your business. Now, let's get down to it. So I mentioned earlier in the week that you could be a discount coach, you could be a hobby coach, and you could be an income coach. Most of what I say from this point forward is going to be more applicable to the hobby coach or the business building coach, because those are the people that are here to really actually make money. And it could be that you're just here to cover your cost of Shakeology. It could be that you're here to cover, say, groceries each month for your family. Maybe it's a car payment. Maybe it's $500 a month to help your husband work less. And those are all really amazing goals. And that's something that we talk about on our initial coach call. And so what you're going to want to do is soak in this knowledge that I'm giving you now, because this is how you get those goals accomplished. I'm going to talk about Success Club first, because I think Beachbody really they tell you everything you need to know. So Success Club is something they have set, and they say these are the minimum requirements for business growth, basically. And if you're hitting Success Club, you can reap other benefits that I'm going to talk about as well. But basically, Success Club is just a number, and basically it means that if you have a customer sign up for a challenge pack, meaning Shakeology or the Performance Line plus a workout or Shakeology Home Direct, you're getting 2 points for each of those sales. And Beachbody, to get into the Success Club, basically, you have to be at Success Club 5 or Success Club 10. And I talked about this a little bit when it comes to leads, but it's also beneficial to hear when it comes to income. So if you're hitting Success Club 5, that means you're helping 3 customers a month. If you're hitting Success Club 10, you're helping 5. And these are kind of your minimum goals for growth. If you're looking to get Shakeology covered, 3 is what you want to go for. If you're looking to earn income on top of that, 5 is definitely what you want to go for. If you're looking to really just blow this out of the water, go for Success Club 20, go for Success Club 30. In months like Team Cup months, when you really knock out your goals like that, the prizes are bigger, and you are basically helping impact more lives. So that's really cool. Because the commission is about 25% per customer, a great way to look at this is, say, if you sell a $160 challenge pack, you actually are going to be earning $50. There's a little bit of additional money in there on top of that 25%. If you sell a $200 challenge pack, you're going to be earning, I believe it's $60. If it's a $140 challenge pack, it's $40. So what you can see is that you have that 25%, and then you have a little bit more money on top of that. So you could almost always predict what your income will be from retail sales. You can earn 25% on any other sales out there. Like if somebody just wants Shakeology, not on Home Direct, you will probably earn about $30-something. Beachbody for a while has been giving a 10% discount to club members, meaning if someone signed up for on demand, they would be getting 10% off. And so their Shakeology was about $119 and I believe, or $116. And that meant that you were only getting maybe about $20 from those because the commission was a little lower. But that actually is going away next month. So this month it could be a little bit confusing. September is when it's going away, and it will just be everything 25%. So for now, just know that those numbers are a little different because of the club discount that people have been receiving. So any of your customers that you help get set up with a challenge pack or a product of any sort, even clothing, there's a skincare line available on Beachbody's website, you will get 25% or just a little bit more. Success Club is nice because if you're hitting it regularly, you are seeing growth in your business. And also, as you grow to have 2 coaches on your team, as I stated the other day, if you're hitting Success Club, you can qualify for leads through Beachbody. And that is an amazing way to continue to grow your business because you can, like I stated, get leads that way that maybe you want to join your challenge group, maybe you want to join your team, maybe we'll refer you to other people as well. So hitting Success Club, I think, is really just the number one goal. If you're looking to be a hobby coach or even more, you have to be hitting that target to see rewards in your business and to see growth. And then also Beachbody generally each month will incentivize hitting Success Club. So this month they're giving away some Shift Shop clothing for those who hit Success Club. Last month it was a John Maxwell training. So what you typically see is Beachbody either gives away clothing, they might give away Shakeology samples, they might give away programs, or they may give away a personal development seminar or webinar like they did last month with John Maxwell. And those are always really cool to get. If you're here for a hobby coach, if you're here for fun, take advantage of that stuff because it's really cool to receive the rewards that they give. They sometimes give really amazing things. And then it makes for great content for social media posting too, or prizes that you can give away in your groups. And then the other benefit to hitting Success Club is that Beachbody offers a Success Club trip. They do this once a year, and it's usually in April. Registration, a lot of times for the following year, will start in January. And the way you get an invite to register for this trip is by hitting Success Club. So this past April, I was able to go to Dominican Republic, and by hitting Success Club 10, at least each month, my room was completely paid for there. And it was an all-inclusive resort. It had alcohol, food, kids' activities, pools galore. You got a resort credit that you could use. And all of that I did not pay for. The flights were the only thing I had to pay for because I had hit at least Success Club 10. And hitting Success Club 10 each month basically gets that room covered. And I think it's like a $1,200 value. And I will say, obviously, you have to put in work for this. None of this income is guaranteed. It's based on your own efforts, diligence, and skill per Beachbody's legal disclaimer. But it's possible to make this happen. 5 people a month is totally feasible. If you're growing your network, if you're running the groups that we talked about, you can get rewards like this, and it's really awesome. Next year, it's going to be in Mexico. It'll also be at the Hard Rock Resort, and it's another all-inclusive resort. And that's just a really cool goal to set for yourself. And you get invitations based on where you fall on the Success Club leaderboard, meaning that the number of points you accrue in a year is kind of what determines your invite order. So that's another reason why you want to try to shoot to earn Success Club. Beachbody also recognizes other things with Success Club, like if you get it 12 months in a row, you're considered a Success Club All-Star. If you get it 24 months in a row, you're considered a Success Club Legend. And if you hit either of those awards, you can basically qualify for certain registrations sooner, certain recognition at Summit. You get to sit on the actual field at whatever NFL stadium they're doing their big Summit recognition ceremony at. And you get a nice extra little banner, and your name is going to be, in lights, if you will, at Summit if you hit goals like that. So it's really cool. You get recognition for it, and it just shows that you're being very consistent in your business. So I think that's probably the number one goal to have. And then if you hit Success Club in your first 3 months as a coach, and month 1 can either be the month you sign up or the first full month after, you actually get a free ticket to Summit, which next year will be in Indianapolis. And typically that value is like a $300 value, or when it's discounted, it's like a $150 value. But you would actually get a free ticket to Summit, and you'd be considered a success starter, which is pretty cool. That's something I was able to do. That was like one of the first goals I set for myself. And just knowing I won that ticket made me really excited. It was another post, again, that you could post. But it also was like a reason for me to say, yes, I'm going to this. This is going to be really awesome. And I'm going to soak it all in. And I can honestly say Summit is one of the most life-changing opportunities for your business to really learn and kind of spark new growth as well. So that is the basics of Success Club. When you log into your Coach Online office, it'll always say where you stand with Success Club points. It'll always, tell you how many months in a row you've hit Success Club. If you go in and you look at the report, you can see if you qualify for leads in the Coach Online office. And that's just a really cool way to see growth in your business, especially through the lead program that you maybe otherwise wouldn't see. And then the third thing I wanted to talk about is rank advancements. So Beachbody, in addition to kind of setting Success Club, giving you the income, they also have certain ranks. And right when you get started with your business, you're considered a coach rank. The next rank is considered Emerald. And Emerald means you have one coach on each side of your business, and that means you're kind of open for business. I think Emerald really is your first big decision to say, I'm going to actually work this thing. And when you hit Emerald rank, you have to have 2 active coaches, one on each side, and remain active yourself, and you can start to qualify for bonuses. And the bonuses in the beginning don't seem like much. They are $14 a cycle. But over time, as you start to grow and as the coaches above you are adding coaches beneath you, you will see benefit from that. So this genealogy of how Beachbody works is very strange, but you are the coach and you have one leg on each side, your right and your left. And adding one coach to each leg is what gets you to Emerald rank. And that's how you start to qualify for these $14 bonuses. So once one side of your team hits $200 in purchases or sales, and the other side hits $100 in purchases or sales, that gives you the $14 bonus. And over time, what you can see is that as the legs start to grow, and they don't always grow just because of your work, it can be because of what the coaches above you do, you will start to see that those bonuses can sometimes make up the bulk of what your pay is. It's $14 at Emerald rank, it's $16 at the next rank, and it's $18 at the rank after. I'm not going to give full genealogy or, a graph. I'm going to post that in here after I stop talking. But basically, going from $14 to $18, you can see a huge jump in your business. Over time, as you start to grow, you will see a huge jump in those bonuses in your business. And that can sometimes start to surpass what your retail commission of 25% even shows. So what I can say is if you're invested in being here and you want to maximize the compensation plan, getting to Emerald rank as quickly as possible is exactly what you want to do. And really with that club 10% discount going away, as you're making recommendations to customers for programs that maybe last 8 weeks, or maybe they want to go with the year of on-demand and you know that their goals are going to be kind of slow and steady, like say they have a 30 or 40 pound weight loss goal. Setting them up as a coach might make most sense because they'll get the biggest savings on Shakeology. So you might find that, people get kind of scared of this coach title, but as we stated before, some people are here just for the discount. Some of you may be here just for the discount. And so, setting other people up as a coach for the discount is totally fine. And it can be this big scary thing to ask about at first, but I think if you are talking to a customer correctly and you're seeing what their needs are for the long term and for the short term, then you can make the right recommendation on whether they should sign up as a coach right off the bat or not. The other part to the rank advancement piece is that, at Emerald rank, you have made a decision, you're going to open your business. From there is Diamond rank. And I think it's really important now to note that with Diamond rank, there is actually another bonus. And I know this gets confusing, you guys, but I am kind of one of those people that likes to know it all. So this quarter, they started a Diamond bonus, and it's $250 a quarter. And basically, if you are at Diamond rank for at least 6 weeks of the quarter and you hit Success Club each month of the quarter, you can get this $250 bonus. That is really awesome. I think before Emerald is where you start to be able to get these cycle bonuses. And then the next rank to even qualify for bonuses is 2-star Diamond, which is kind of above where we'll go in this group. But basically it means you are a Diamond coach and you have added 2 Diamond coaches beneath you. That's a really long way or a long time sometimes in between being able to qualify for those additional bonuses. So this $250, if you get to diamond rank and you can hold it for 6 weeks, I believe is going to be something that's going to be permanent. And that's a really cool kind of even bigger goal to set for yourself, especially because that is how you're going to maximize a compensation plan. And I think it's important to also say, you know, a lot of times when people start with this business, we talk about signing your husband or signing your significant other as a coach. And people fret because they're like, wait, you want me to spend more money? But I can honestly say I am, you know, this is me on the coach genealogy. My mom is on this side and Colin is on this side. And I've grown a whole team below Colin and I've grown a whole team below my mom. My mom is now being able to earn from the compensation plan. Colin is now being able to earn from the compensation plan. And their earnings actually give me additional bonuses because we as diamond coaches also get a percent of what the bonuses being paid beneath you equal. So super confusing, but what I can say is if you're really in this to grow and to maximize the compensation plan, please talk to your coach about the potential of signing your husband. You don't have to necessarily buy Shakeology under his account every single month unless you want to and he's using it. I buy it under Colin and I sell the packets for Shakeology challenges. There are so many other options though in terms of signing your husband and just paying that business fee and having your husband as an active coach who's signing people as well. And what you'll see with that is that as your husband starts to accrue those bonuses and you start to accrue those bonuses, sometimes that income that is from your significant other, if you have signed them, can exceed even what your income is if you're using the compensation plan in the right way. And we have a lot of good tools, a lot of good people you could talk to about growing properly and placing people properly. And so I would just encourage you that as you are considering what your long-term income goal here is, that you talk to your coach and we can talk about whether it makes sense for you to have a spouse or a parent. My mom actually uses Shakeology every month, so it made sense for her to be one of my coaches. But now she is getting a few bonuses each cycle period because she's now an Emerald coach. And it's covering some of her costs. And I think that's awesome. And then Colin, his income more than covers, the cost of even Shakeology, but we do sell his Shakeology for Shakeology challenges. So I know that got confusing, and I know that I sometimes share more than you really need to know, but I just want you guys to know what is available out there that you can capitalize on to make this, a very big reward for your family. So I think that is most everything that I would typically cover. There is one other bonus that I'll tell you about, and that is if you sign 5 coaches within a 5-week period, you can get a $100 bonus. They have to be purchasing a challenge pack at the time of sign up. But if you, come to me or come to your upline coach and you say, my goal is to get diamond so I can get the diamond bonus, and I want to do it this quarter, you could totally get that $100 bonus, that $250 bonus, all the Success Club benefits in terms of leads. And you could see that you can go from earning 0 to, I don't know what the calculation on that is, but, probably well over at least $500 in the next month just from doing that. So I just wanted to put that out there to say there are incentives for growth, and it might not make sense, at all times to move that fast. But if you're here and you're like, this is it for me, I want to make this work, I've got, needs for my family, then I think it's totally feasible. And that's our goal to help you get there. So hopefully that covers everything. I gave the income disclaimer. None of this is guaranteed. It does require work. You have to work your ass off. And I'm not, going to sugarcoat that because honestly, in 2 years, I have worked a lot, but I think it's very worthwhile. And it's something that, there's no other business out there where you can see a 300% growth from 1 year to the next in terms of your income. And in this business, you can do more than that. And I think that we have some really incredible people here. And I know that you can have some really great success stories. So I'm excited to help you guys get started. I will post a few charts with the income information. And I think the one last topic I wanted to cover due to our technology snafus is just doing a live power hour. And so what I want to try to do is set up a call in our team page where we can do a live power hour together and physically show you how to work the business in a way that makes sense. And you can get an idea of what the daily activities are. So I will be scheduling that later. I think the takeaway from today's video should be go ahead and set your initial goals and get a call set up with your upline coach and let's go ahead and get a business plan in place for you, or an action plan in place for you to hit those goals. Happy Friday, guys. I was trying to speak fast, but hey, I made it in under 25 minutes. Y'all have a great weekend. Thanks for being here.